the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Chad, can you hear me?
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. For it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, thank you.
So a decent game.
Nice to know somebody would have got there.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. This is counter. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The offensive starters now for the Jets.
It's not often we start a game talking about an offensive lineman, but with Quentin Nelson, I absolutely have to do that. The rookie out of Notre Dame transformed not only an offensive line in 2018, he transformed an offense. In fact, he was the only guard ever named Rookie of the Month, and he did so in October of last year.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Connor. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Oh, my God, it's tired.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Yeah, 17 sacks.
A week ago was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. He had 5 sacks. Here we go again.
He's the type of player that'll keep an offensive staff up all week trying to figure out how to slow him down. But at some point, they just have to take account of themselves and say, I'm going to get bodies in front of him so he doesn't disrupt our offense totally.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Not necessarily
killing it for this game.
Well, we got a
not just
very
with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
Looking to throw on second down. Byrne firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He got McCourty on that side, too.
Off play action. Byrne. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That's right.
6 yards on the pickup.
That's Chris Harris.
Second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Second and 4. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They wouldn't let me slide the protection over. That was booty.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it.
We probably give up the most sacks in this league.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
But look like the blitz coming from that way, fellas.
Operating from the gun. Byrne. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10 is Counter.
There you go.
Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. There you see the starters defensively for Jacksonville. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
When I look back at the stats from last week's game, I thought it was a typo. That was a misprint. It's one thing to hold someone under 100 yards in a game. That's phenomenal. Under 50? Absolutely exceptional.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night. Well, they did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl
All right, now let's get this back, please, fellas.
Right in my name.
He keeps playing like this. He'll be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Jacksonville 1st down on a pickup of 17.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork. Being strong up the middle is imperative. I don't care what your sport, but in football, when you got a D tackle who can contribute not only to occupying bodies, but also making plays on the ball carrier, that's when you have the cornerstone of a solid run defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now Scarborough. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Back to throw. Bird, flush to his right, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
You run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Looking to throw. Bird.
Wait,
and he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Gain control.
They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Bird.
Got him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
That's right, Rico.
As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Let's thrash
Always
these
good to have
bones.
wide receivers with height. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Let's thrash these dudes.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, get a little bit closer this time. Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
And they face.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far.
It's worked every time. I don't see why we need to change
Not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They'll try and run forward with Connor.
There you go, fella.
Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Sealing off that edge, homie.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the
Catch
clock?
that.
Hey,
Oh, come on.
Control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Following goal.
This is Scarborough. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Now they'll run it with Scarborough. And he's able to get it to the 30.
What happened over there?
For the first.
He should not have been running free.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Looking to throw. Bird. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep
how'd you miss that?
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Goodness.
Tyus Bowser able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Oh, come on, for real, Rico,
misses the target, incomplete.
Who is that? I didn't see who y'all had on defense. Oh, it's the 2nd quarter. You best believe I'm going for it. Might as well. Let me see who y'all got on defense, man. Johnson here. Potential to be good. That's the run stuffer. And potential to be good. Potential to be good. He's already proven, but he's on his way out. Anthony Brown. Shouldn't be able to cover Rico, though. Fall off. Of course. All right.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Marquise Lee deep to return.
Y'all don't need to be picking my plays for me. I'll let that tick all the way down, because as long as I got 2 seconds, I got a chance to make something happen.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted. Moves him back 5. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
That's right.
A final shot before break.
That's it.
James has it.
Oh!
All the way down to the 29.
If he was a little bit faster.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a couple. There you have it.
Dang,
halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this 2nd half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Come on, baby.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll start things on first down with Bo Scarborough.
Dang.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Oh, my goodness. Fullback, you got to go block somebody.
1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the
wow.
Nowhere to
You really just moved out the way.
Goes down. Derek Barnett
You really did.
maneuver in for the sack.
You really just moved out the way. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how it happened. Oh, no, you got caught. 74, you ain't keep your spot. Like, that's all geeked up. Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to
That's
start the third
all
quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over first and 10.
Lee.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson,
come on.
And this one hauled in by Rudolph.
Holding offense.
Yep, you're accepting it.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's counter. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that
Joe, man, you always giving up some crap, dog. I need to see how this is happening.
Let's go.
We know he's good.
Like, how in the world is this happening? Because Madden is notorious for making the computer not even try. First off, you're not lined up straight. Oh, yeah, see? Didn't even try. Oh, my goodness. How in the world do they put this? Like, how can they... For real, though? Like, it's press. That's better than nothing. But this right here... doesn't even move.
Catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with
thank you,
don't fumble the football.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again.
He ain't no elusive back. He ain't no change of direction back either. He has to go one direction, straight. If it ain't working out that way.
The second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a draw play. This is Connor. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This truck is ridiculous.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Way to be there, Gary Young.
Move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, there's two sides here. I guess you can pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
What else can we get going on in this play action? We ain't gonna be able to get it on this one. Because they coming with the blitz on this side.
Throwing on first down. Burn. And this will be incomplete.
Man, you forever
Physical
not
play on the
catching
football
nothing,
there,
dog.
and second
You
down.
about to lose your job.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
We gonna let you
So
go.
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run. This is Scarborough. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustment.
And they,
to
of course,
escape, and he goes down.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run.
You want a big play, throw it where Joe at.
They've got to get their timing back.
I don't know if I'm going to bring you back either, bro.
28 yards. You know,
like,
despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. This may be one of the best stretches of defensive football that I've seen. I don't know about you. 5 sacks last week, now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watched tape, and he's setting people up, but relentless. That's the one word that keeps coming to mind. He does not want to be denied at getting to the quarterback.
And they're not denying him. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now it's Wilson. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker.
Man, look.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game
Oh, wow. Just slow me down.
close,
That's all you got to
feel there's a sense
stop me
of
from being
urgency
able to
for them
run
going
through
on
stuff. You
offense
know,
right
clearly
now.
just
But they have to do
stop
it
me from running.
without letting panic creep in
That's how
and
you do
affect
it.
their play.
To throw on second down. Burn forced, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's John Simon with a sack.
We're giving them everything they want.
The Jaguars on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, Bird. Escaping the pressure right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
This means nothing to me, Nelson.
Nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Just want to make that clear.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 32 on the play. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations.
Wow, dude,
because if you
my
don't,
tackles
those
are
quick strikes we just saw,
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
The first step, like that's your job.
Both of these offenses have a rough
winning
time
that.
getting a running game
You got to get
going.
beat on that.
But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Check 53 is mine. I got you, son.
Off the play fake. Bird rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing on 3rd and long. Bird. Going right side here, and that's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going. And
couldn't get no tackles because there was no good ones left. By the time I drafted all my players, all the good tackles was gone.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down 10-0. A little under 2.5 to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down.
Oh, it's going to continue.
Throwing now, Wilson.
It's more than in danger to continue. It's going to continue.
And he goes down. Miles Jack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
What is this, holding on them?
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
We accept.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
On the draw, counter.
There you go, Miles.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, y'all could have did that if y'all wanted
to. Use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on. Come on.
Line 90.
Oh, so y'all just picking plays for me now? Alright.
Throwing now is Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should
You
do
ain't gonna
it.
catch me. You ain't gonna catch
Picked
me.
off at about the 31.
Oh, come on. I should have dove.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique
Oh, my
and
goodness.
paying it off by actually catching the
Oh, my
ball when he has
goodness,
a chance.
guys.
He's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Do y'all feel like playing
So
football
they're
today?
backed up to the 3-yard line.
Because I
second
got
and
a
goal.
strong feeling that y'all don't.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 3 yards out. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can
Pick
breathe
6. That's what should
relatively
have
easily
been.
now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. To throw is Wilson.
Who is that?
Escaped, and he goes down.
DeForest Buckner.
DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Who got
Under
him?
pressure again, and down
Them
he
boys
goes
is going
again.
off.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their
Call
final
timeout. This was
timeout
another
as
opportunity
they
for
get
us to
with
come and get
16
you.
seconds remaining on the clock. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
Inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
That is crap.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time.
That's right.
But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
So for
20 yards
Jacksonville,
rushing.
the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the
Safe to say
season.
they shut the run
And they'll
game
get to
down.
stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins.